Evening, chat. Sorry, I was dropping fearsome bits. She's live on Twitch right now. Also, I may have to moderate in the meantime, since someone has just come into her chat that is not so friendly. So we'll see. Anyway, but hello everyone. Hi Trimmed. Hi Ant. Hi Reet. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Didn't feel like the Roblox headache tonight, so I'm just doing a Q&A, since if I try to do Stardew again, people will probably revolt. You know what? I'm gonna lay off for right now. Not say what I was gonna say. Alright. But I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day. My day has been interesting. Not really, it's been pretty boring actually. But I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you all for coming out to stream. I appreciate it. Sorry if I'm a little out of it. Just seeing this person pop up has dampened my mood a little bit. But it's okay. We're fine. Alright. So, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Words right now are not coming to me. So I apologize. Maybe I should have just, well, no, I did stream last night. Okay. Maybe tonight was a bad streaming night, I don't know. All of a sudden I'm not in a great mood. I don't know. Oh well. Just go play some Flash games or something. Oh well. But I do hope everyone is doing well. And if anyone's got any questions, if anyone hold on. If anyone, you know, has any questions, has any suggestions for games I should play or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Puppy! Thank you, Reed. That's amazing. That's adorable. I love corgis. Corgis are adorable. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of levels. Oh. How did that happen? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit low energy. A wee bit low energy tonight. Which is weird because I was doing okay energy wise today. So I'm not entirely sure what changed. And I don't want to put out bad content and not be energetic for you guys, so I apologize. Yeah, for whatever reason right now, just a little bit down. But I don't know, maybe stream will cheer me up. I'm not sure. But I do hope everyone... I've said this like 7 times already. Yeah, maybe I really shouldn't stream tonight. Oh well. Too late now. Because I haven't done a Q&A in a bit, so figured... And let's do a Q&A. Alright. But, I guess I'll maybe ask a question then, if that's okay with everybody. What do you guys think of... Because I've changed my style of content a little bit lately. I'm interested to see what you guys think of it. Because before I just did Roblox every single stream. Now I'm varying my content. You know, Roblox, Minecraft, Stardew, Q&As, Slime Rancher, Dead by Daylight. So I'm interested to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the new format where it's more varied? Do you guys want to see more of one thing, less of one thing? You know, I'm all ears, you know. I want to do what you guys want to see. So, what's up, Corvin? But I have been making a concerted effort to play less Roblox, if I'm being honest. Because, again, like I mentioned, it was every single stream. And it got super boring and repetitive. And I really don't like Roblox all that much, if I'm being honest. I don't hate it. You know, I still get some enjoyment out of it. But it's by no means a game that I go back to in my free time or anything. So, you know, I was kind of stuck where I was like, this is the only thing that's really doing well. So I have to keep playing this. And I feel like that's a hole that a lot of people fall into. Is they see something does really, really well. Yeah, I think you are the only one watching, yes, but that's fine because I'm low energy tonight, so people probably don't want to see low energy me, and that's fine. I understand that. I wouldn't want to see low energy me either. Listen, I'm sorry. I meant to come off more excited. I really did. So I'm sorry. Elden Ring probably... I feel like Elden Ring has kind of died, though. Like, Elden Ring has mostly died, I would say. Like, it kind of had its 15 minutes, I guess. If that's the way to describe it. Like, it's not as popular. It's just like, I want to play something that I will enjoy, but that other people will also enjoy. And that's a very difficult balance. So, that's why Roblox worked and Among Us worked so well. Because you can play with a lot of people. You know, it's easy to set up a server. Among Us and Roblox are both free. So it's kind of like anyone can pick up and play. And I'm sure that's like the whole point. But these games, like... And I've said this before, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. But people get a lot of... I don't know how to put this. One big reason people have for coming into streams of games like Roblox and Among Us and things like that is they get the chance to play with the streamer. If they can't play with the streamer, then oh, why am I here? Like, you know, they don't care about the actual content. They care about, oh, I can play with the streamer. The streamer can acknowledge me. Like, that's a lot of people's motivation for you know, playing or coming into a stream. Is not necessarily, oh, I want to support this person. I want to, you know, subscribe to this person. It's, I want to play with the streamer. And, you know, as a content creator, that can be very, very frustrating. Because you don't feel like people are there for you. You feel like people are there for your content. Or for the games you're playing. They're not there for your content. They're there for what you're playing. So, it's, you know, as a content creator, and I've gone through many swings, I think is the best way to put it, where I've lost motivation, or where one thing or another has rubbed me the wrong way. And it's very frustrating when I put time and money into videos, into private servers, into stuff like that. And it just feels like, you know, it doesn't really matter to people. Like, and not everyone, obviously. I know I have people that care and will watch, you know, whatever I play. But I also know there's a lot of people who only really tune in for one specific thing. And if I don't play that thing, they don't, you know, can't be bothered to stick around and watch. So sometimes as a content creator, it can get, it gets very, very difficult sometimes as a content creator to keep your head up and to continually put resources, time, money, effort into videos, into creating content, when, you know, you just feel like the appeal, you feel like the love is just not there. So, you know, let me get out of this freaking Flash game and actually talk to you guys. I'm sorry. Alright. And again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I'm very grateful for my life. I'm very grateful for all I've been given. But as a content creator, sometimes it gets very difficult to keep your head up and to stay motivated. Because some things you enjoy but other people don't. Some things other people enjoy and you don't. Some things are kind of middle of the road. Sometimes it's really hard. You know, you try to find time to put out content, and sometimes, you know, I'll put money into stuff. Like, I put money into private servers. You know, I put money into games, Slime Rancher, Stardew, Undertale, although that was a long time ago. You know, I buy games, some games I buy just for, like, oh, this would make an interesting stream. So, you know, and a lot of times it feels like you don't really get anything back. You know, it feels like you kind of just, people don't really care. They're only there for their own gain and their own benefit. They're not really there for, you know, and I think this is a common problem across YouTube, is, you know, people don't always see YouTubers or content creators as humans. They see them as content machines. they just churn out content, and that's who they are, that's what they do, and that's all they are. And it's not. We're human beings, just like everybody else is. Our existence is not just to put out content. You know, for some people that's their living, and that's fantastic that they are able to do that. But, you know, and that's not everyone is able to do that. Not everyone has the fortune to be in a position to do that. And I've been doing YouTube for 8 years. I've been doing YouTube for a very long, 8.5 actually, just about. And I know a lot of the ins and outs of YouTube. I know what does well. I know what doesn't do well. I know what my audience is. I know that it's extraordinarily difficult to grow and to, you know, to kind of progress, I guess. It's difficult to find a happy medium. And, you know, there are days when I'm extremely motivated to stream, and there's days when I have no motivation. There's days when a certain game is like, yep, that's what I want to play. And there's days like, oh, I have to play this? Are you kidding me? Like, there's ups and downs, there's highs and lows, just like anything else. But I think with YouTube, the main thing is just kind of staying power. It's, can you deal with a stream not doing well, or a video not doing well, or, you know, a failure when it comes to reaching a broader audience, or making a big splash, spending money on a video and having it not work out. Like, can you deal with that and keep going? Can you deal with the months where you don't gain a lot of subs? Can you deal with a video that you worked really hard on not getting a lot of views, and still keep going, and still, you know, be motivated to keep going and to do better and push through it, and, you know, still kind of maintain that hope that next time you upload something, it'll do better. What are your thoughts on grass? I mean, grass is alright. Grows a little too fast, in my opinion. See, then you gotta cut it. Takes effort. But, like, see, the only thing that does particularly well on my channel is Roblox, and I've seen that, right? Nothing does particularly well besides Roblox, and I've gathered that, you know, length of stream, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much. The only thing that does well is Roblox. And it's been that way for a long time. And why is that? Why is it that Roblox does well? Number one, Roblox is free. Number two, Roblox is multiplayer. Number three, you can go and brag to all your friends that you played with a streamer. Right? You can go in and beg and plead with a streamer to play a game, or to try out your game, or whatever, right? You can get attention. It's attention. Everyone wants attention, right? People want attention. It's been less so now that I don't play Roblox as often. What's up, Glare? Welcome to the stream. And Darker, in some ways, yes, that there's a lot of components that contribute to why I stopped playing Roblox every single stream. I got burnt out. We were playing the same games every single stream. And I stopped having fun. I stopped enjoying it because it was the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and I stopped enjoying it. Yes, there were the people who were making it incredibly difficult. There were the people who were being inappropriate. There were the people who were building whatever in Build-A-Boat, or making or, you know, wearing cosmetics that were racist, or, you know, whatever. And stuff like that gets frustrating because these games don't provide like a ban option. They don't have that. Not all games have that. And it's annoying to have to deal with that, on top of the people that don't want to listen, on top of the people that just want things their way and they don't feel like the rules apply to them. Like, it's a lot of different things coming together to make a fairly miserable experience. Glare, I have Instagram. I used to have TikTok, but I deleted it. The channel Instagram is MarioMan252. I'm not giving away my personal Instagram anymore. I've done it before. In fact, I may have to go delete an old video where I gave out my personal Instagram because people have started to do some not great stuff with that. So, I'm not giving that out anymore. But the channel Instagram is MarioMan252 if you want to follow that. But it's really hard sometimes. It's really hard to keep going when views are not there, subscribers are not there, interest is not there. You know, you feel like you're pretty much just sitting there talking to yourself, you know, sometimes. Can I follow your Roblox Instagram? I don't have a Roblox Instagram. What are your thoughts on grass? I already said grass. I think it grows too fast. It's fine. I think it grows a little too fast. Probably becoming bigger, even just a little, as the privacy becomes key. It is. It is. Privacy is a huge issue. I've heard stuff about people Grabify links and Discord scams and IP grabbing and stuff like that. It's privacy is extremely important. But, you know, in the time I've been on YouTube, you know, I've seen what has done well and what hasn't done well. And the number one thing that's done well is, well, Among Us did well when it was still popular, and now Roblox does well. Which is why I try to play it like once a week. But I don't do any more than that. Because I don't want to burn myself out again. Playing Roblox once a week is a lot more enjoyable. I can tell you that. It is way more enjoyable. Because it's like, oh yeah, I haven't played this in a week. Or, oh, I haven't done this in a while. Like, it's a little bit more new and a little bit more refreshing and a little bit more fun to do something you haven't done in a while than, okay, we're going to do this just like we did last night and the night before and the night before and the night before and the night before. So, playing it less frequently has made it a lot more fun. And I also think it's gotten a little bit less toxic. There's less people breaking rules. There's depends on the day. Depends on the day. It depends on the day. It depends on the day. But Roblox is the only thing on the channel that does well. Minecraft does not do well. Stardew does terribly. Slime Rancher does mediocre. Listen, Roblox has a lot of issues, right? I could go off on a spiel of how many issues Roblox has, but I'm sure that's been done 17 million times before. Listen, I'm just going to go out and say it. I don't really like Roblox all that much. I play it because people enjoy it, not because I enjoy it. I enjoy it more playing it once a week than I did playing it every day, but I do not per se enjoy Roblox. I do it because I know it is the only thing that I upload on my channel that gets views and that people actually stick around for and enjoy. So I play it. But I had to kind of make a decision between, do I want views or do I want to actually enjoy the content that I'm making? And I chose to enjoy the content that I'm making, so I play it once a week now. And I sprinkle in Stardew and Slime Rancher and QnAs and Minecraft and DVD and stuff like that. Because I'm not going to sit here and be miserable. Because my content is visibly worse when I am not enjoying myself. Streams where I'm in a bad mood, streams where I'm not having a good time, streams where two people are ticking me off. There is a visible decline. Like, take last Slime Rancher stream, for example. A topic came up in chat that I was not comfortable talking about. I was trying to find a way around it. I was trying to find a way to talk about it, and I couldn't. And it killed the mood. It absolutely killed the mood. I went a solid few minutes without saying a word. I was just playing the game. I didn't say a word for several minutes. That's the kind of thing where, like, if I'm not in a good mood, my content reflects that. People want a streamer that is actively talking, interacting with chat, being positive, and making a good experience, right? Not someone who's sitting there sad, sullen, not talking, not interacting, stuff like that. So my content is affected by stuff like that. It's affected by people in chat. It's affected by what people say. It's affected by the mood that I'm in. It's, you know, I have a lot going on in my life right now. You know, I'm going to college in less than 3 weeks. I've been extremely busy, you know, setting up bank accounts, working, attending webinars, you know, going dorm shopping. I closed the P.O. box the other day. Trying to find time for personal well-being as well. You know, trying to help my family, be there for my family, help cook sometimes, help my dad with yard work and stuff he's doing outside. You know, all this stuff. Still trying to find time for personal enjoyment, and I put a lot of that time into streaming. And it's just my summer has flown by and it's almost over, and you know, I really want to enjoy these last 3 weeks before I go away to college and my life changes. So, especially in these last 3 weeks, I'm going to be much less inclined to upload things I don't care about, or that I'm not interested in, or that don't make me happy. Don't get me wrong, I love getting your guys' feedback on things. That's why I've started doing more polls in Discord about what streams you guys want to see. I love community interaction. I love hearing from you guys. But there are some days when I just look at, like, oh, I haven't played this in 7 days. There's no way I'm playing that today. Roblox more than anything. Like, I haven't played... I said I was going to finish the streaming until I beat Minecraft World. That was 3 weeks ago. I haven't streamed Minecraft in 11 days. And that was building the arena on Fear SMP. That was 11 days ago. Really? It seems like it was longer than that. Relationships, personal health, mental and physical, and enjoyment should be priority. And it definitely should be, but I'm kind of in a phase right now where I'm kind of struggling with that. It's not that I'm not trying. It's just that mentally, I think I've got a lot going on, and it's kind of stressing me out, among other things that are going on mentally. And I feel pressure to stream because I don't know how often I'm going to get to stream once I get in college. I made a stream on this. It's not up anymore because, again, a topic was brought up that I wasn't comfortable talking about, and the mood was killed. So I deleted that stream. But I've only got like 3 more weeks before college. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to upload or stream because I don't know what time I'm going to be even have free to stream at any given time. I don't know if my nights are going to be open. I don't know what's going to be available for me. I don't know how much time I'm going to need to spend studying. A lot is changing once I go to college, and the channel is no exception. By no means am I abandoning it. In fact, I don't want to do that. I want to stick with YouTube. But obviously uploads are not going to be as frequent. I have other things, more important things going on during the day that I need to put first. So, my original goal was 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And right now I don't see any way that happens. Because right now we would have to average about... Let's see, we've got about 5 months until the end of the year. So we'd need to average just under 100 subscribers a month gained for the rest of the year to pull that off. And I just don't see that happening, especially with my upload schedule becoming more infrequent. I don't see that happening. And it's going to be a real mood killer. It's going to be a real kick in the stones when December 31st comes around and I see that number is not at 2K. But I cannot realistically expect myself to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year at this point. I just can't. I've blown my chance. I had this summer. I didn't use it to the fullest extent I could, at least in terms of content. And now it's the end of the summer, and I don't have a consistent plan for content going forward. So I don't see a way that happens. I really don't. And it's kind of upsetting. This channel is something I've put a lot of time and a lot of effort into. And to see it not failing per se, because I wouldn't say that, but progress is very slow. The interest is just not there. On anything but Roblox, pretty much. Even the stuff that used to do okay isn't doing as well. I've got other situations going on, other stuff that it's just a little bit difficult right now. And I've had difficult patches before. It's nothing new. Channel's still fine. I'm still putting out content consistently, but it's just not really getting views. Nobody's really watching it. No one's watching Stardew. No one's watching Slime Rancher. Nobody's watching the QnAs. Nobody's watching pretty much anything but Roblox. And that's fine if that's what people like. Then sure, but You know, I don't want to be a Roblox YouTuber. I want to be a variety YouTuber. I want to be someone who puts out a lot of different content, appeals to a lot of different people, and, you know, enjoys doing that. And I haven't been able to accomplish that because I either play nothing but Roblox and do decently, or I play other things and I don't do well. And the kind of the emotional elevation, or the maybe mood elevation from playing the stuff I want to play is immediately offset by things not doing well. And with Roblox, the gain of seeing things doing well is offset by I don't enjoy this game, I'm not having fun. So it's really, you know, it's a no-win situation. And I'm not intending to like make a career out of YouTube. I want to go do other things with my life, but I've put many years, many hours into this channel. I know that I do have some people that support me and are always, you know, here for me. I don't want to let those people down. I don't want to let anybody down. You know, still want to put out content, still want to make people happy. That's one of the things that really makes this worthwhile, is when people tell me that my content, you know, makes them happy. And that, you know, they really enjoy watching my content. That's the kind of stuff that really makes YouTube worth it. It's not the views, it's not the subscribers, it's not even the money. You know, it's worth it when people say, I really enjoy watching your content, you know, your content makes my day better. That's what makes YouTube worth it. So anyone who says that I do YouTube for the money can shush. And again, I don't want to complain because I'm extremely blessed. I've been given incredible blessings. But sometimes it's difficult from a YouTuber perspective to push through some of the times when things are more difficult, channel-wise. Sometimes it's tough to push through the drops in views and the lack of interest and stuff like that. I want to scroll back to when I was doing Roblox like every day. I wasn't even doing particularly well. I mean, I wasn't streaming for as long. Well, I kind of was. Oh, well, this was Thanksgiving. We don't talk about that one. What's up, Hank? What's up, Snowy? Hope you're doing well. That's not a terrible thumbnail, you know. Sorry, I'm just looking at my, looking at some old streams. I haven't put out as much content as I thought I did lately. Yeah, it's just... Sometimes you look at it and... You look at the numbers and you get a little bit discouraged. Because you see one thing does well. And that one thing is the thing that you really don't want to do. But, you know, it's all about balance, right? It's all about mixing in what works with what you enjoy. And just, what the what the frick? What? Hold on. No, 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 no. I swear, if this did what I think it did. Hold on. What? What? Hold on. What the? Where do I even go to, like... This is so stupid. Oh, this is so dumb. Hold on. Where would I go to, like... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. There's a stream from a couple of weeks ago when OBS was being funky, and it's showing up like 6 months ago in my videos tab, which is just weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. Not like too many people saw this anyway. But why is it showing up there? Why isn't it showing up 2 weeks ago like all the stuff I did 2 weeks ago? Who knows? Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'm not gonna complain anymore. I have... I've done a lot of good things lately. When I say lately, I'd say 2022. I've done a lot of good things. Taught myself how to edit. I made friends this year. I made quite a few friends, actually. Some I talk to on a daily basis. You know, I got my degree, got my high school diploma, got salutatorian. Established some really, really important relationships in my life. You know, we grew the channel at least a little bit. And it's also... What? Hold on. Nah, this is stupid. This is stupid. Why is it show... How far back does this go? Oh, it's here too. What is wrong with this website? Okay, so... If one of y'all could do me a favor, go to my videos tab on YouTube and scroll through and count, just keep scrolling down and see how many times you see Starry SMP character talk / resource gathering. This video has shown up in my videos tab like 6 freaking times, and I don't understand why. Why is it here? Why is it here? This video went up 2 weeks ago. This video went up 2 weeks ago, and it's showing up alongside freaking... Where is it? Showing up alongside my first playthrough of Undertale 11 months ago. And with post-Halloween QnA and videos from 6 months ago and videos from 2 months ago, but not where it's actually supposed to be 2 weeks ago. So stupid. Or maybe it's just on my screen, I don't know. But it's showing up multiple times for me, which is dumb, because I've only been on Starry SMP for like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks? So there's no possible way it should be showing up back there. Nothing showing up for you. Oh, maybe it's on my end. I might just delete the video, because it's being freaking dumb. You know what, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete the video. Got 9 likes, 46 views. Nope, this is the wrong video. This is the actual Starry SMP stream that worked. This is the one I did lore with Fear in. the one I want deleted is this one. Because it shows up 4 or 5 times in my feed for no reason. Delete the thing. I understand this is permanent and cannot be undone. That's how I like it. Thank you. I like the videos I don't want up anymore gone. There we go, video unavailable. Now let's see if it still shows up. Interested. Okay, 6 months ago and I don't see it anymore. Alright, I think I got rid of it. Good. Don't know why that happened, but it's gone. Hi, Tasia. Don't know why that happened, but it's gone now, so we don't need to look at it anymore. That day was just pure anger, man. Pure anger. I fought so much with frickin' OBS that day. I'm sorry I'm low energy tonight and that I'm like complaining a lot. I'm sorry. Not meaning to be a downer. Just glad I didn't try to do something more than this tonight because I probably wouldn't have the energy. But I'm just. I appreciate you, Darker Tasia. I appreciate you guys and everybody. I appreciate everyone hanging out. It means a lot. But I do want to continue to get you guys content. You know, whether it does well or not. Because again, I've only got like 3 weeks before I'm on a college campus, working out of a new setup with a new laptop. Got to re-download my streaming software and any games that I want to play. And also need to make sure I have enough space for anything I need to do school related, obviously. But, you know, we'll see. It's definitely going to be a new and interesting experience. It's definitely going to be difficult. It's definitely going to be frightening at times. Definitely going to be frustrating. But, you know, it's also going to be really, really cool. Never lived on my own before. You know, I've never spent a significant time away from home before. I think the most I've ever spent away from home was like 3 weeks on a vacation. In my memory, anyway. So it's going to be really, really interesting to spend months in a completely different environment. But I'm sure it'll be difficult. I'm sure it'll be, you know, I'll have a lot to adapt to. But, you know, I'm sure it'll also be fun. There'll be fun parts to it where I go and make new friends and join organizations and network and, you know, have fun. I'm hoping there's fun in college. Really hoping there's fun in college. Because the last thing I want is to spend 4 years doing nothing but work. Which I doubt I'll end up doing. It's the balance, I think, for me. I gotta figure out how to balance things. Because I will totally be the guy who does nothing but work for 4 years. Or 5 years or whatever. I would totally be the guy who just locks himself in his room and studies 24 hours a day. Because that's kind of how I got through my last year of high school / community college. Was I basically just locked myself in a room for like a weekend before finals and just studied like 4 hours a day. Until my brain was just not taking in the information anymore. And it worked. I did well, but that's also kind of torturous. It's also kind of not the healthiest thing to do. You know, you're supposed to socialize and meet people and get involved in stuff. So I'll have to find that balance, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's daunting. Just like my senior year of high school was daunting, this is daunting. But you know what? I'm going to be okay. I have everything I need. So I'll be okay, I'm sure of it. Might not stream for too long tonight. I could use a little bit to just vibe. But, you know, I feel bad getting streams like this out because there's not a whole lot going on. There's not really any content. It's just me talking. You know, every time I do a Q&A stream, I hope that people will pop in and bring up, like, questions and stuff. And you can get a conversation going. But it always goes the same way. Like, hey, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, what should we talk about now? There's never really topics of conversation. So it's alright though. It's alright. I'm socially awkward and bad at words, so makes sense. Alright. I am in a little bit better of a mood now though, so that's good. Any tips for my sophomore year? Ooh. Sophomore year. I loved my sophomore year of high school. I think it was my favorite year of high school. In terms of overall enjoyment, I think my sophomore year was my favorite. It's because I had met people. You know, I knew where I stood. I knew what I was interested in. I knew what clubs I was involved in. You know, I liked all my teachers, which is never a given. Or most of my teachers, should I say. You know, just try and get involved in stuff. Try and make friends, you know, keep friends if you currently have friends. You know, keep those relationships going if you want to. If you know, if those are people that you genuinely like and, you know, you want to hang with, then I would say do that. Obviously, you know, there's work, there's schoolwork, and that's important. But, you know, having fun is a very important part of any setting, academic or not. Having fun is very important, and I really started to kind of break out of my shell a little bit and have fun and get involved in things and stuff like that my sophomore year, and maybe take everything maybe not a little less seriously, but just if my sophomore year was fun. You know, I had classes with my friends, and I had some classes there I didn't have with my friends, which was kind of a breath of fresh air at times. You know, I loved my teachers for the most part, and for the most part I enjoyed the subject matter. I was doing stuff that I actually enjoyed. Like, I took a robotics class that I actually really enjoyed for the most part. Got me thinking, and, you know, I love technology. I had a couple classes with, like, my favorite teacher of all time. You know, obviously having classes with people that you like and you associate with, like, obviously that's a big step towards enjoying things. But, you know, a lot of the subject area I was learning was legitimately interesting. Like, I've never been the biggest writer in the world, but sometimes I do enjoy writing. You know, whether it's about past experiences or about topics that I'm interested in, there are times when I genuinely really enjoy writing. And I took I think it was creative writing? I don't remember what it was. I remember we wrote like 3-4 papers in that class. We had an argument paper, or no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of a different class. We had what was that paper called? I don't remember. We wrote like 3-4 different papers in that class. I actually enjoyed both of my college level English classes, which is weird because English was never my favorite subject. I didn't hate English. I'm taking AP Psychology. Good move. I'm gonna say that's a good move. That's a W. I took psychology my junior year. Junior year? Yeah, it was junior year. I took dual enrollment psychology with a community college. And I had kids in my class, I'm pretty sure, who were taking AP, I think. And it was a very interesting class. There's a lot of memorization, there's a lot of memorization. Memorizing what disorders mean, what symptoms are. A lot of professors and doctors and famous psychologists that you need to remember their names and remember what they studied and remember what they came up with, and different effects and things like that. But it was a very interesting class because mental disorders and things like that is something that pertains to like my life and could also potentially be something that I could help other people with. I think that's what I wrote my final paper in the class on, or one of my final papers of the class was, learning about disorders could help me help other people. I think I wrote a paper on that. Year 11 secondary school doesn't give you much choice, but I plan to do something in the physics or geology field, hopefully connected to space in some way. I just took physics my senior year of high school, and I'm taking it again in the fall for college because I didn't take the credits. There's a lot of formulas. Like a lot of formulas. There's a ton of formulas in physics. And it really depends on how far you go. We ended up we either skipped a chapter or two in my physics class because we didn't have time, or it just wasn't part of the curriculum or whatever. But there is a butt ton of formulas in physics, which is why I'm kind of happy that I'm taking physics again, because hopefully some of it will carry over. I hope I still have, I should still have my notebooks and stuff from last year and all the notes that I took. I hope I do. I'm going to tell you all this story. Well, it's not really a story, it's just kind of a fact. So I took Calculus 2 my first semester of my senior year of high school. What? Never mind. I don't know where I was going. But, I took Calculus 2, with a community college. I was actually on the college campus, but the credit still counted towards high school, but it also counted towards my college degree, which I got in May. And I just had a binder. Like, I was so serious. I was so panicked. I was so worried about that class. I went so far over the top study. I finished with like a 98 in that class. I went so far over the top studying for all those finals and all of that. I worked really, really hard in that class to the point where I think I had like 8 different notebooks. I had 8 different notebooks that I used for that class. It was either 8, no, was it 8 or 11? It might have been 11. I still have them all. I held on to all of them. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with 11. I think it was like 11 different notebooks that I used for that class. I used one notebook per unit of actual instruction. Like, that's where I took my notes, was in those notebooks. So I had 3 notebooks that were actual notes, and then 8 notebooks of practice problems, homework, quizzes. She gave us this massive packet. My professor gave us a massive packet at the beginning of the class that basically everything came out of for the whole semester. So, working off the packet, doing the homeworks. But those 8 notebooks of practice was like scratching the surface, because I had an entire binder full of loose leaf that was either materials that she gave us, like papers stapled together, formula sheets, things like that, or practice problems. Nearly the entire binder. There were some like blank pages that just kind of were in there because I had just skipped past them or whatever. But I'd say probably 90% of that binder was loose leaf paper that I had done practice problems on. I mean, hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of sheets of paper with just practice problems. So I went through 3 notebooks, because there were 3 units. We took 3 tests. We took 3 tests in that class. And every unit, quote unquote, worth of material, right? The material up to a test was in a notebook. So everything before the first test was in one notebook, everything before the second test was in another notebook, and so on. I had 8 separate notebooks just for homework, practice problems, things like that. And then that entire binder worth of loose leaf, darn near. Some of it was blank paper, and then some of it, like I said, was like lesson sheets, formula sheets, how to actually do some of the stuff. But I ended up using 11 notebooks and a full binder for my Calculus 2 class. And I did well in it. I did well. Again, I finished with like a 98.25 or something. But I killed a lot of trees in that class. Probably way more than was necessary. Also, what are you excited for tomorrow? Is it band camp, or what's going on tomorrow? I'm curious. My floof is being weird. Don't be weird, floof. Don't do that. Oh, school starts tomorrow. Oh. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck. I hope everything goes well for you. But yeah, 11 notebooks and a binder of loose leaf got me through Calculus 2. And I still have each and every one of them. I still have all the notebooks. I still have all the loose leaf. I made sure to save all of it when I went through and cleaned out my desk a while back. Still have a good few weeks of summer for me. I've got 3 until I go up to school, and then I've got a week once I get there before classes actually start. So yeah, so I've technically got 4, but 3 before I leave and actually go to the college and move in and everything. But yeah, I put a lot of time and effort into. And then I had an additional notebook for my assembly language class. That ended up being just a combination of different things. Combination of assembly language and calculus, and I think that's probably it. I think I had 2, actually. I had 2 notebooks for assembly language. And then I had, I'm trying to think, my second semester, I had probably 2. I had 1 notebook for all of my physics, like, lecture notes. And then I had 2 or 3 for practice and homework and stuff. So that was probably another 3 to 4 notebooks. I went through a lot of notebooks last year. I'm going to need a lot of notebooks going into college because it worked. It worked. The notebooks worked, and I did well in all my classes. So, I mean, just send me with, like, I don't know, 24 notebooks, and I should at least be able to make it through a semester with 24 notebooks. Of course, 12 of them are just going to be Calculus 2. We know that. But yeah, I'm retaking Calculus 2, retaking physics, retaking my data structures class I took last semester. So hopefully this first semester won't be too crazy, and some of the material will at least be review. So I won't be going in completely blind, which will help with the transition, hopefully, and will help me maybe spend a little bit less time than I would be on academics, and a little bit more time on getting my bearings, making sure I'm okay, making sure I'm feeding myself, making sure I'm keeping myself clean and hydrated and social and things like that. But yeah, college is coming. I'm excited, but also very nervous. But you know what? Everything's going to be okay. I know everything's going to be okay. I have my God and my Savior, by my side. I have my family just a phone call away. So everything's going to be alright. And I've already made connections with a few kids I'm going to school with. So one of them's got a YouTube channel, actually. We met on Instagram. He saw my channel and followed me on Instagram. We had a nice long conversation one evening. And then I have 5 roommates. I'm in a triple suite, so I have 5 roommates. Which we're gonna see how that experiment goes. They seem like nice guys. They seem pretty chill. I've been chatting with them on Snap, or most of them anyway. We can't find one of them. We can't find one of them on social media, but we've still got to figure out, because one kid wants to switch with me, and the housing department's not taking switches right now, so we got to figure out how that's gonna work. But I've met 4 out of my 5 roommates. They seem very chill. They seem like good guys. And I'm excited to meet them in person and get to know them. I've met a couple other people on Instagram, chatted with a few people on Instagram. And, hoping for the best. Hoping to spend those first couple of weeks just, networking, socializing, trying to meet people, get involved in things, and, put myself out there and hopefully make some friends. So, yeah. But that's enough of me talking about going to college. I'm sure that's not what you guys want to hear about. I might actually end the stream, give myself a little bit of time to just... Yes, friend-making moment. That is what we're hoping for. We are hoping to make lots of friends. Well, hey, I respect that. I appreciate that. But yeah, I might end stream just to give myself a couple hours to decompress and vibe before I go to bed. Might grab a snack or something. Appreciate y'all for hanging around in stream. I know this one wasn't particularly long. It actually felt a lot longer than it ended up being on my end. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so... You can't see that. I love y'all. Thank y'all very much for hanging around in stream. It means a lot. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. I do want to just go out and say that Saturday night I will not be streaming. I'm going to a party. And possibly Friday night. Possibly Friday night or Sunday night. I will not be streaming. Because Gingy is supposed to come over this weekend. I'm not sure when. But yeah, I do have a couple nights coming up that I'm not going to be able to stream. So just want to throw that out there. But anyway, hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging around, and I'll see you next time.